League. Welcome back to some more football. I know it's been a while, but we are officially back in business now. Of course, at the time I'm releasing this video, there's probably been a few more that have came out, but this one, oh boy, you talk about a 425 game that you have to see, it's this one right here. The Armadillos take on the Huskies, who have been on an impressive win streak, and, well, the Armadillos trying to get over their little mid-season hump here, and their opportunities get a little slimmer because of a new addition on the Huskies, a trade between the Huskies and, let me pull up my stats really quick. Give me a second. And yes, okay. So, the Huskies actually got Andy Dalton, who will be a backup, and Gardner Minshew heads to the Elks in search of being their franchise QB, as, nothing is set in stone yet in this league. You talk about guys being franchise QBs, but you never know. And remember, I'm the one in charge of that, so if I don't think it works, it don't work. But I do go off of public opinion, though, so let me know in the comments down below. But ladies and gentlemen, enough talking. Let's get into this Anchorage versus Mexico City matchup that is set on paper to be a good one. Let's go. Mexico City will get the ball first. And they'll return at the 5. A nice little return going up to the 26. So we talk about... Oh. We're going to talk about an injury right here. It's Sinot going out on that one. Special teams man coming to the bench there. And Daniels looking to throw, and that's going to be a sack to start us right off. We're hot. To start this one off, Jadeveon Clowney taking a massive hit there. And delivering it to Daniels. I mean, an absolutely gorgeous hit. Love to see it. Maybe not if you're Jaden Daniels and, you're trying to avoid that, but still a beautiful hit. Handoff. And they'll go for 6 there. It's Eckler on his first rush of the day. Now, he has been an off and on running back, I would say, throughout the season. We'll see what goes into that as this pass is... Oh, they're going to say incomplete. I don't know if I agree with that one. I was going to try and challenge it, but I guess not. From what I'm seeing up here in the booth, aka my bedroom, that was not a incomplete pass, but, the game will continue either way. Sorry, fellas. Just an unbelievable call right there. You hate to see those close calls. And the Huskies will look to throw here. And he gets this one off just before getting sacked. It's Bryce Young, who has come up as an emerging prospect in this game. As it'll be 2nd and 10. Young with an audible there and batted down at the line. So 3rd and 10 coming up here for the Huskies. And now they look to throw. Pressure comes, and he throws this one out of bounds yet again. So 4th and 10 coming up here for the Huskies, as they will just boot this one away. So the return goes to the 22, a pretty deep punt, I will say, as it's 1st and 10 again at the 22. We've seen Daniels on that first drive. He got pressured like crazy, sacked even. But just an incredible job, and that's what we've seen out of the Huskies. Their defense has been winning them games a lot so far. As the Eckler run there will go for 4. And now we see a triple bunch set at the bottom. Motion to McLaurin. And this will be a jet pass. Maybe not a pass, but a jet run anyways. 3rd and 5 coming up for Daniels and the Dillos, if you want to call them that. As they look to throw here, Daniels fires, caught, and a 1st down to the 36. So Daniels picking up a 1st down with his arm there. Great job finding the open man there as it leads to a 1st down, 36-yard line in Mexico City. Can get rolling from here. 3 yards on the gain there, and Robinson getting up slowly but surely is. We've seen his stats from last week. Not a bad little game, honestly, but obviously some room to improve, as with every player. As a look to throw here, Daniels going over the middle, and it's caught. The completion gives them a 1st down at the 49. In this offense, like I said, it's moving. Don't have my partner with me at the current moment. But if he gets on, he decides he wants to commentate this one, we'll go right ahead and do it. You know, you can join in at any time. As Daniels looks to throw, fires over the middle, and it's caught. They'll go to Brown for that one. 2 catches, 32 yards. Nothing that the Daniels-led offense can't handle. As a handoff there. Oh, hold on. The wheel gonna stop. Big hit by Thompson. Sets up 4th down. So we take a look back at that play. They go fake jet, try to run it with Brian Robinson, and it does not work as Thompson reads it beautifully. He was not fooled. So 4th and 1. They decide too risky for the kicker. Don't exactly want to go for it in that position, so they'll go ahead and punt this ball. Now, I don't know about that decision. Again, we will see. We will see, though, some interesting moves come from this kind of thing. 1st and 10. They'll go handoff. Nice run here. Gets them 4 yards. Chuba Hubbard last week. Kind of an abysmal performance, but you know what? He is on the rise at this current moment. Talking some smack to the defender there. 4 total yards for Anchorage so far. Not a good start at all. As they go to hand it off, and they'll lose 3 of them. Big hit in the backfield. Number 93 on the defensive line coming up and smacking them. It's 3rd and 9 at the 21. Third and 9. Young got that one out just in time. Holmes with the near sack. So even if there was a receiver open, he did not have time to launch that ball. As the return here going from the 20 to the 20, or I'm sorry, the 15 to the 23. Not a bad little return. As your live update on the NFL, the Lions have scored a touchdown against the Steelers with 5 seconds runoff of the 2-minute warning and a big hit in the backfield. The QB keeper gets stopped right there. I don't think you call that one a sack, given the play call. So no award given to him other than a TFL, which I believe is a pretty good reward. And a return, or a run here, gets him a first down, a nice run. Great blocking for Brian Robinson as he gets up to the first down marker with relative ease. At the 34 now is Daniels and the Armadillos as they look to throw. Pass is caught on the far side. Jewell with his third tackle of the game. He's come up in some key situations, so look to see what exactly he does during this game. And a big hit there forces third down after the completion. So nice hit. Forces them to do something here on third down and fourth. Coming up as Thompson just literally just shoved him right back. Look at this. Coming down like a freaking missile. Just absolutely great play recognition right there for the Huskies as Mexico City will punt this one away. This was at the 37, and they're going to get the touchback. So the Huskies come back out with, a field position that would be classified decent, I guess, if you want to say that. Touchback position usually not too favored, but we've seen teams make it out before. Majority of the time. 5 yards on that game, longest pass of the first quarter for the Anchorage Huskies, as we'll see if they can break that record here. 2nd and 5. This might be our last play, given what happens here, and it will not be. 3rd and 6 at the 24. They get the ball set. Runoff is in effect, though, so that could be our last play. And Young will not get this ball off before the end of the first quarter, where no team has scored yet. It's been a defensive masterclass from the Huskies and the Armadillos. Armadillos winning it in the trenches. Young looking to throw here. Pressured heavy. He's going to run this ball, and he's got a first down and more. He's got a 22-yard scramble for the first down. All the way to the 41. Way to make something out of a panic situation. That is a huge pickup for Anchorage as they start off this second quarter. That looked beautiful. Now, Young does have quite a bit of speed, too. So you got to watch him, obviously, in the passing game and there, as I believe that will be recorded as a sack for the Armadillos. No lost yards, though, for the Huskies. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 42. Hand off, Chuba Hubbard. He's not going to get anywhere. It'll be 3rd and 10 and a big injury here as Lulu is out on the sideline. Robinson trying to talk to him. That is a gruesome sight to see. You don't love to see that. As Young will just fire this one out of bounds. And the streak continues of just straight punts. That trend has continued all the way into the second quarter. We'll see if Mexico City breaks the streak again. There's not a very high chance, but the way this offense has been moving, they haven't looked too terrible. At least compared to the Huskies. But you're looking at 2, 3, and 3 teams that, like I said, are just, they're fighting. And they're fighting hard. And the Mexico City Armadillos, man, they've lost too many up to this point. So, Daniels will try to go forward here. He's going to get, I don't know, I think that was a QB keeper, and he just got tackled behind the line. So, TFL for the Huskies, it'll be 3rd and 6 at the 24. Daniels in the pocket, nowhere to go, and down he goes at the 13-yard line. Brown with the sack. And we'll take a look again at Derek Brown's sack. A great play being made there. Some speed there, closing in on Daniels. I think he thought he could outrun him. And Derek Brown said, nope, you ain't going nowhere. And that forces another punt. So, return here to the 37, 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Now, this is favorable field position. If you can get the ball moving here, you're more than likely to score, whether that be a field goal or a touchdown potentially coming up. And Sanders will go in motion. Young, pressure. He's going to step up, and he will get 4 on the play. He's got more rushing yards than his running back right now. Passing yards haven't looked too good, and that is because of constant pressure. Oh my goodness, that one hung in the air for a while, and Payne tipping it up there. Unfortunately for the Dillos, no one intercepts it. As Young will fire to the outside. He's got a 1st down all the way to the 47. So they will convert here on 3rd down. Thomas hyping the crowd up, which, well, doesn't really work here. You see a lot of yellow and red in the stands. So, yeah, just not a time to pump the arms there. 1st and 10 at the 47. Sanders. He becomes a fullback on this play, and he'll get 2 yards. And he will be sacked. Or no, sorry. It was a handoff. I wasn't quite looking. Wow. So DK Metcalf. He's going to get in trouble, potentially, for hitting a fan. Some wild stuff going on outside of the Multinational Football League. As on 4th down, we'll see yet again another punt. You hate to see it, as this game has just turned into a punting contest. Who can pin who inside the 10 or whatnot. Obviously, both teams haven't put anybody inside the 10 yet. They've only had touchbacks really up until this point. As Daniels running around back there, got to throw this one out. So it's 2nd and 10 at the 20. In this low-scoring game, we'll see what all happens. So 2nd and 10, play action. And there he goes again. Derek Brown with another sack. And Daniels, man, he has been taking the brunt of it. This offensive line cannot hold Brown really at all. And Clowney coming off the edge. There he goes. Back-to-back sacks. Derek Brown and Jadeveon Clowney both have 2. We'll take a look again at Clowney's hit, which is going to force 4th down. Daniels nearly getting this ball off, and had that hit come a second later. That's a potential fumble and a strip sack that could have led to a touchdown for the Huskies. And this punt will go out of bounds at the 35, and we'll see a injured Armadillo. We're going to take a timeout for him as he walks towards the locker room. Looks like they're looking at his leg, as he was limping a little bit. So potential injury right there as Young nearly throws a pick. Wagner nearly had that one gone into the house. 2nd and 10 at the 35. Motion. Man, you guess it. It's the same guy. Almost every time. They'll hit him on their underneath route this time, and Sanders will get near the 1st down. Call it 3rd and inches at the 45. Young. And that handoff is going to cost them there. Big hit again by number 93. We'll take a look back at this hit, and man, not getting much of a block from his offensive lineman there. And we'll see yet again another punt, man. At some point, you got to start going for these. You can't keep getting the punter sent out there. This is terrible. So the new challenge in this game, at least if you don't get a touchdown, kick a field goal, because, man, nobody wants to see the punter. Handoff and a tackle for loss here. And I believe that's Thompson yet again getting to the man. Mexico City falls to -3 there, and Jadeveon Clowney racking them up. It's 3rd and 16 now, and Daniels has been getting hit like crazy. 3rd and 16 at the 14-yard line. Here's Daniels looking to throw. Fires this one away and incomplete. 4th and 16 at the 14 now, as the Armadillos will also have to punt. Excuse me. And another live update on that Steelers-Lions game, as I'm currently tracking it on my phone. CBS Sports reports a touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell of the Steelers for a 45-yard touchdown. Looks like a penalty on the defense. And the extra point by Boswell is up and good, as Anchorage has just not been able to move the ball as well as the Armadillos. And I think for the first time in Multinational Football League history, we'll see both teams go into the half with under 100 yards on either side. Could be the fewest yards also in the first half, as that's going to be a sack and a defensive timeout. Armstrong gets back there. So 3rd and 20 at the 27. And Chuba Hubbard with 7 yards on the gain. Another timeout taken by Mexico City. They want to go down and score, as it'll be a punt situation yet again for the Huskies. Looking to throw. Daniels fires over the top. Caught! Oh no! They're going to say incomplete. Brown nearly had the ball for a huge play. Instead, incomplete. And now the Dillos going in a quads formation. We'll see what they bring up out of that. Nearly a pick. The Huskies secondary getting at it right now. Scott on the deflection. And it looks like a possible five-man rush here. And they'll run it to no avail. Huskies will call a timeout now. And as we near halftime here, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions have both headed into halftime, tied up 10-10. And a first down coming here to the 29 after the punt return. It's not been a rare sight in this game, the punt coming up a lot. What was a rare sight, though, was seeing that big pass dropped. And that big pass, I mean, really has been a rare sight. As it's either been Young getting sacked or a big run here. As we'll see, a timeout taken by the Huskies, and now both teams at one apiece. Huskies looking to throw over the middle, incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore in coverage there. A couple of teams might be eyeing him up right now, but I don't think the Dillos are going to give him away. As Anchorage will call another timeout to try and get something going here on third down with 42 seconds left. No timeouts left for the Huskies in this half. As a look to throw, and it's nearly picked off. Nearly another one intercepted. Both quarterbacks have got to be careful in this one. And with under 35 seconds to go, we'll see the Mexico City Armadillos try to get something here. And if I'm looking at this offense, I say, you know what? Just chuck this thing. I mean, really, what have you got to lose? You chuck a deep pass, it gets intercepted, so what? At this point. And they'll partially take my advice there. A first down going out of bounds, 30 seconds left at the 32-yard line as Daniels completes a sideline pass, like I said. Been rare to see some of that, but what we have not seen at all is a pass go straight to the back of running back there. Excuse me. As this return will go for the pass will go for 9 yards. I don't know why I keep saying return. Maybe I'm used to the punts at this point. 3rd and 1. Daniels. Incomplete. 4th and 1 at the 41. You gotta go for this one here, I would think. If you're the Armadillos, you've been trying to get something out of this entire thing, and they're just gonna punt it. And it'll be a touchback, so Anchorage now with 9 seconds to go. We'll see if they just take this one to halftime or... hand off, and 3 yards on the gain, 2nd and 7. So, with that, we'll go into the halftime report. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was staring at my phone. Very, very sorry here. As we take a look, the San Juan Steamers and the Orlando Orbits went to our 2nd annual London visit. San Juan Steamers get blasted here. 13 points. You already know the drill by this point. And the Redwood Snowhawks game, also an absolute blowout. We got Dublin Redwoods winning by 5, or by a score of 24 or 30-6, a 24-point deficit faced by the Portland Snowhawks, as Memphis Sentinels will win in the Battle of Memphis. Will Levis with 2 touchdowns, Josh Allen with a touchdown and an interception. So Bryce Young, he's been effective on his legs. Now the passing game for both sides has been the concern. As you see here with Daniels, I mean, chucks this one up, a nice sideline completion, but that's been a rare occurrence in this game, as the Armadillos will gear up to punt it off and go into the second half. Anchorage will have a chance to return this kickoff, and they'll get it to the 28. So a 0-0 half coming into this one scoreless. I believe that might be the first time in Multinational Football League history that has ever happened. I'd have to go back and look at the other videos, but I do believe, again, that is the only time we've seen something like that. Young with big time here, fires, and it's caught. First down. Jalen Coker with the first down, and Lattimore, I believe, in coverage here. We'll take a look. Yeah, nice comeback route right here, and he had enough time to watch it develop and everything. So again, just a big gain right there. And we'll see if they can make the most out of it, as it'll be 1st and 10 at the 46. Handoff by Chuba Hubbard, and he goes for 3 yards. Not averaging a lot. Second and 7. Young chased down and sacked again. Allen getting back there. And now it's 3rd and 18. So Jonathan Allen with a big hit. So, I mean, just an incredible play being made there by Jonathan Allen to get him down. I believe that's his 2nd time. Correct me if I'm wrong. And Young will get this one to Sanders, and it'll be a 4th and 6 situation coming up. Midfield. As we'll see another punt yet again by both sides. I mean, really, the only thing that has happened here, you talk about punt, punt, punt. And sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the background noise. First and 10 at the 34, and that is a gain of 8. Brown for 8 yards. I will be right back, ladies. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I did not expect the score to be 17-0 by the time I came back. Guess the Armadillos have been on an offensive roll here. As yes, I just have gotten invited to Ice's party. I'm gonna join it. What he says I cannot control. Hey man, what's up? I'm doing a video right now. If you wanna help commentate, you're muted by the way. And
Yeah.
pass is incomplete, but a flag coming in.
Oh, you're doing your stuff.
Yeah, I just said that.
And stick drift is
Yep.
going crazy. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you might
Sucks
want
the
to just
video can't see
multitask
that.
this one.
Yeah. Ugh.
First and 10. Bryce Young throwing it up again into contested coverage. Nearly a pick.
They brought back Bryce Young?
Well, yeah, Bryce Young was the starting quarterback, but
Ouch. Just the score on the board is just not just
yeah.
not working.
Well, the Andy
Ugh.
Dalton trade was done on the
Like
Husky
probably a
side
few
more
hours
of
ago.
more as like a depth trade.
Yeah.
They're trading Minshew to the Elks because they needed a quarterback. And they saw nothing else other than losing a backup.
Hmm.
So Young now looking to throw and incomplete. Second and 10 at the 33. By the way, these teams were not scoring at all in the first half. I kid you not, literally the score was 0-0. I'm pretty sure both
Reminded me
teams
a little
had.
bit of the
Go
reminded me
ahead.
a little bit of the Miami and Texas A&M yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was a.
That game was boring.
Whew.
Boring as
Yeah, it was definitely a defensive quote unquote
just
matchup
nothing
there.
good about the game.
Young fires sideline caught, and it'll be a 1 yard gain. So now fourth down, and Anchorage might just have to bring on the field goal unit, in which they do.
Oh yeah.
This one, 47 yards, it's up, and it's good. That is the usual.
All right. Go.
So the kickoff coming here, and
I
the
mean, I
Mexico
guess at
City
least they
Armadillos.
get at least they get a field goal on the board. Maybe
Okay.
that might start up a big momentum here. They gotta start
They
scoring
got to get.
touchdowns so
So,
here.
yeah,
So
I agree with you, partner. But at this current point, they've got to move the ball faster. I mean, if they're going to do anything,
yeah.
they've got to start moving the ball fast. None of this,
Oh yeah, all the way.
yeah, none of this wasting clock stuff.
Like slip screens and all that.
Yeah, that.
Like trust me from experience, rooting for a team that does nothing but throws screen passage. Which, by the way, thank you Titans for being the Kansas City refs. Anyways,
They're not the refs
so
anymore.
yeah, yeah, no, the refs retired. They're just Kansas City,
True.
and just gonna
Big
get
sack
buried in
right
the
there, and
backfield.
Anchorage has been really good at that. Racking up
And
the
it's
sack
fourth
total,
down.
and Fuller puts them a step closer to achieving the single game sack record.
Oh yeah, they might actually be able to do something here. Hopefully they do indeed. And
Yeah, they would
oh,
need two more to tie it. at this current
And the
moment.
punt is up and away. If they can get a good punt return off this should be good, and he will get
Not terrible
wrapped
field
up just
position
a
though.
few seconds afterwards. Yeah, just a few seconds afterwards, got wrapped up near, I believe, like the 40-yard line. They're going to mark him down at
35-yard line.
35, 36. Yeah. I can't see it because, like, I'm multitasking.
Oh, I got you.
Stick drift is bad.
Yeah,
Now,
you
let
let
me
me
try it
call the
again.
downs and everything, but
Let me see.
all right. Yep, stick drift.
It's just kidding. Oh, well, just, we'll
I
leave it
hope
on the
the
side.
I
Oh,
hope the
there we go.
fans
It
can't see
disappeared.
that. Nope, there we go.
No, the fans don't. The fans can't.
Okay, good. Second and 11 at the
Yeah.
34. Pass is caught. It'll be a
And
first
it's a
down of the
first down.
45.
First down, Huskies.
Wow, and an interesting turn of events here. The Pittsburgh Steelers score
Wow.
off of a safety, putting them up 2 points,
I want to
12-10.
cry.
And Bryce Young will rush forward. He has been electric at that
Yeah,
scramble.
guys, if it's not the Titans doing terrible for me, it's the freaking Lions. Like, it's insane.
It has gotten a little out of hand at this point.
Losing by
But,
2 to the Pittsburgh Pukers. All right. And Young
I mean,
throwing
they
back.
aren't terrible this year. It's
Caught. Gain
caught.
of 6.
What
Yeah,
the
but
heck was
Steelers
that?
are sort of mid. Like, Steelers are
I
sort of
still
mid
see them
too,
being
so
frauds, but that's just me being a Browns fan and everything. But
I kind of hope the Ravens go to the playoffs because Derrick Henry. I mean, yeah, again, I think that's Adam Thielen actually with
that
a
is,
incomplete pass there, tended
yeah, he
for,
dropped it.
and third down. Man
Third and
motion,
4,
Adam Thielen.
36-yard
Young,
line.
dropping back,
Oh,
throwing,
big
caught.
catch! First
What a
down to the 20.
sling! That is
Coker.
to Jalen Coker.
Yeah, he has come up
Northern
in big
Carolina.
situations, partner. I'll tell you that. And right here, in almost what looks like quadruple coverage,
Oh my God!
Bryce Young finds a
Speaking
soft
of,
spot, and that is Coker for the first down.
yeah, look at
Wasting
Young
little
has
to
been
no time.
50-50 to me personally. He hasn't been too
Firing,
bad. He
and
just
oh,
needs that true
incomplete.
receiver number one.
Thielen nearly had him first and
Thielen with
goal
a drop.
at the 20. Clock will stop here. 3 minutes, 41 to go.
Husky's been decent here so far during the season, and Young dropping
Pass
back, throwing,
caught,
that
and
is
Thielen.
caught. Jalen Coker. No, it's not Thielen.
Oh, is it not?
I believe that's Coker. Yeah, Thielen's
That. Oh,
number
no, he's
19, I
19.
want to
You're right.
say.
And a
And
big,
caught!
big catch,
Oh,
nearly
that
getting
should.
the freaking touchdown, man. Unbelievable.
I.
Nearly had it inside the one now. Young
Young
looking to
looking to throw.
throw, and he is
Buried!
sacked.
But like he should have scrambled
No
for that, me
intentional
personally.
grounding there. He is counted down for a sack. Second and goal at the 10. Young firing
Young.
end zone.
Caught!
Incomplete.
No! Incomplete.
Chin getting him there. I think that's
Chin.
Jeremy Chin. And
Yeah,
it'll be
I think
third
so.
and goal at the 10. Young needing a score here. Can they do it before the 2-minute warning? Looking to throw. Young being pressured out
Pressure!
and
Incomplete.
incomplete. So now a huge decision coming here. Fourth and goal
I
at the
feel
10.
like
You're down 14.
they're
And
going
yep, this
for
is
it.
a must go. This is
It's
a
a
must go for it
must go.
situation. Excuse me.
Young throwing.
Young,
Young
he's got to
looking to
go. End
throw.
zone.
God,
Incomplete.
no!
The official
I
says he
think
was
he tried,
out.
but he was out of bounds.
And partner, I think I agree with him. But oh my goodness, that was so close. Run here by Brian Robinson will pick up 4. Timeout taken by the Huskies. As Brian Robinson has not, well, at least that I've seen, he has not gotten off the ground for any big, like, explosive runs. So we'll see what the
Yeah.
Huskies can do in the defensive department here. But right now, they are facing a very unlikely winning scenario here. And
Yeah, I thought the
Daniels,
defense
4th and 1,
played well, to be
timeout.
honest with you.
The last one for the Huskies, and that puts them in even more of a,
No, go for it.
yeah.
Punt right here, 4th and 1. They couldn't go for it because it was too close into near the end zone. And if they didn't get it, they would probably been absolute deep fried there. And oh, there we go, right there to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, absolutely,
Young,
partner. That would have been a quick score, onside kick. If they recovered that, they absolutely win this
Huskies been
game.
getting buried all day. Look at this, just buried after buried.
Or they
Just
could win the
can't.
game.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, it's a
Actually,
possibility,
no,
but
hold on. Because they would have to tie it at that point. So they would have to go for the tie right now. It's a minute 39. Young, if he can work some magic here, we'll see what
oh,
happens. Caught and first down.
oh,
That saves some time,
Jalen
a minute
Coker.
34. And yeah, Coker has been getting open like crazy. So now it's all up to, your receivers at this point, as well as your quarterback. And that is a very
Bad decision.
confusing situation right there. Yeah, very bad decision. 2nd and 13 at midfield now. After the throw for a loss, Young is going to have to throw
Incomplete.
this one away, incomplete.
I don't know. Big third down. Third down conversions. It's
Third and
been 6
13,
for Huskies.
50-yard line.
Here we
And
go.
the throw
Young
here is batted away
throwing
by Marshawn
incomplete.
Lattimore, and now a fourth and 13 coming up. And
I don't
again,
know
it
why
keeps
I
getting
also
even more unlikely. So now they have to go for the big
fourth and
play here.
13.
4th and 13.
Young
Stuck in one. Double
throwing
coverage incomplete.
incomplete.
And that's ball game.
Ball game for the Huskies. Getting absolutely smacked around.
Yeah, it's
And
funny. I
Young has
wasn't
made.
here for the Armadillo scores, but
Now
unbelievable.
you are.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I guess.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
I'm here for their win, which they will kneel right at midfield on their own logo. An amazing feeling as a football player, I assume. My team
Daniels
loses all the
from
time and I don't get put
LSU, I
out there,
believe.
so don't exactly know what that's
LSU
like.
quarterback is kneeling it here.
And
Man,
that
I
should be
thought the
the
defense for
final
the
kneel down
Huskies
unless
played
they
well from
decide
my seeing.
that they need to kneel one more time on their logo. That will do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, 3-17, your official score as Mexico City breaks a losing streak and they will go 4-3. And meanwhile, your Anchorage Huskies will go down to 3-4 on the season. Unbelievable defensive game from the Armadillos today, partner. I enjoyed, watching some of it. Now, you can even ask the viewers at some point. I was literally sitting there the entire time, and I'm like, can we not see the punter?
For real. And we
But
saw the punter near the end
hey,
of the fourth
Ice, this is
quarter.
one that is about to end. We will not have any time to go over the stats. Ladies and
Alright.
gentlemen, I would like to thank anybody who makes it to this point. I know they're long videos, but I appreciate if you stay here and actually watch them. I'm Cab, this is Ice, and we're going to see you later from Mexico City.
In the
Final score
green.
3-17.